Hello and welcome to day 2 of Discover Yoga, our 5-day yoga challenge for absolute beginners. So if you've never done yoga before, then welcome. So glad to have you here. You're in the right place. Today, for today's class, you don't really need any props. We are starting seated, and if you do have something to prop your hips up on, like a yoga block or just a folded up blanket, that would be great, and I'll show you why right now. So this is just going to help our back have a little space. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm sitting more towards the edge of the block, so my pelvis is sort of naturally tilting forward and my knees are spilling out in front of me. It's just going to help support this curve, this natural curve in your low back, and also just create some space in your hips and your back, your spine. So play with that for a minute. Find a spot that's comfortable for you. It's hard to sit on the ground comfortably. So I see this a lot. You know, that's what the block helps with. So see if you can find a way to be comfortable, find some space, whatever that might look like to you. We'll be here for a few moments. And once you are comfortable and settled in, close your eyes. Start to notice your breath. Just filling up your lungs, and on the exhale, emptying out your lungs. Just taking a moment to center, let everything go from your day or your week, anything that's on your mind, anything worrying you. See if you can release that with every exhale. Every inhale, you're arriving in this room, in this moment. And every exhale, you're just releasing anything not serving you. Great, let your eyes open. Draw your palms together at your heart. We'll move through some spinal warm-ups. So interlace your fingers, stretch the palms forward, round your back, and bring your chin into your chest. Good. Now take a breath in and reach your palms up to the sky. Lift your chest. And now exhale, release, and let your hands float down to the mat. And we'll repeat that and then add on. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, stretch forward, round the back. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, let it go, hands float down. Good. Connecting the breath to movement. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, stretch forward. Inhale, reach up. And now exhale, bend to one side. Good. And you can kind of look up a little bit. And then sit up tall, breathe in. And now bend over to the other side. Good. Sit up, reach up tall, and now exhale, release your hands, let them float down by your side. Good. One more time like that. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, stretch forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend over. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend the other way. Inhale, reach up. And now exhale, release your hands down. It should feel good to release that. Roll your shoulders back. Great. And if you didn't follow the inhales and the exhales exactly when I did them, it's not a big deal. That will come with time. Don't stress out about it. Just move your body in whatever way feels good to you, and remember to keep breathing. Okay, taking a light twist here. Reach your arms up, and now exhale, twist to the left, arms lower down. You can take your right hand to the outside of the left knee. Move your left shoulder back And maybe look out past your left shoulder just a bit. While you're breathing here, breathe low in your belly. And then we'll release that twist, reach your arms back up, get that length in your spine here, and then exhale, twist the other way. Arms come down, take your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Use that hand for just a little bit of traction for your twist. And then move the right shoulder back, looking out behind you, and breathing low in your belly. And now release that twist, reach your arms back up, and exhale, let them float down by your side. If you are sitting on a blanket or a block, set it aside and come around to your hands and knees. A little review of what we did yesterday, the cat-cow spinal movement. So stack your joints, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, and a slight gaze upward. And exhale, round your spine. Think of moving your belly button up to your spine and release your head. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale, round. Now just move through this on your own breath, your own pace. Really connecting your breath to the movement. It's fluid. It's like the breath is moving you. The next time you breathe out, come to a neutral spine and we'll set up for puppy pose. So walk your hands forward and straight. Keep your hips high and then lower your forehead down towards the mat. So this can be a pretty intense shoulder stretch. I also want you to just notice how long your spine feels here, the length. Feel that natural curve in the low back. This is the same kind of feeling we want when we're doing downward facing dog, which we'll do next. Deep breaths in and out your nose. If you want a deeper stretch, a deeper shoulder stretch here, you can come up on your chin, but it gets pretty intense. Great. Bring one hand under your shoulder and then the other. Press yourself back up to tabletop. And we'll set up for downward facing dog. So walk your hands just a few inches in front of where they are. Really focus on this, pressing down on the thumb and the index finger of each hand. That'll take some of the pressure out of the wrists. And also think of kind of clawing the mat just a bit. So let's give it a try. So tuck your toes, walk your hands forward a bit, and then press your hands into the mat to send your hips up to the sky. So you're pushing the hips up and back, so you're in an upside down V. Now look at your feet and see if you have a little bit of space between them. See if you can widen that space a bit. You want at least hip distance apart for now. And start with a light bend in your knees. Good. Let's bend one knee. This is pedaling out your dog, walking your dog, bend the other. Just kind of noticing how your hamstrings feel the back of your legs. Great, settle back into stillness. I won't hold you here too long. Lower the knees down to the mat and we'll sit back into our child's pose. So widen your knees, hips to heels, hands inch forward till you have a nice stretch there. And just rest, recover. Take a little roll of your wrists here if that feels good. When you're just getting started with yoga, the wrist can be a problematic area. Don't worry, it will get better over time. And take as many breaks as you need. If I'm holding you in a pose too long, like down dog, you can always lower your knees to take a break. That is totally fine. Now come around to a seat and into butterfly. This is called cobbler's pose or Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet touch, Your knees fall outward, and check that you're up on top of your sit bones, sitting up nice and tall. Then you can bring your hands to your feet and open them up a little bit like a book. Inhale, lengthen up your spine, and exhale, fold forward. So you're hinging from the hips. Once you reach your end range of motion here, then you can let your head just hang. Let your heavy head hang. Round your shoulders. Close your eyes. And this is a place you can also explore. It might feel better to keep your heels more away from you or a little closer into you. So however you're feeling is fine. Roll up your spine and sit back up. Great. So take your left leg out in front of you and your right leg up and over on the other side of the thigh. Take your right hand behind you like a kickstand at a little bit of a diagonal, and then left arm sweeps up as you lengthen up your spine, and exhale, twist to the right and hug that knee in towards your body. Then let's breathe in again and lengthen up a little more, and breathe out and twist just a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then let it go. Release that twist. Unwind, and we will do the other side. So take the left footprint on the outside of the right leg. Sit up on top of your sit bones. If you need to wiggle a little bit, that is totally fine. Take your left fingertips behind you, and then right arm sweeps up as you lengthen. Take a breath in and breathe out as you twist. Look out behind you. Inhale, lengthen up a little more. And exhale, twist just a little deeper, very subtle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Release that twist, unwind, and we'll end class today how we started, in a comfortable seat. So take your time finding your comfortable seat. And if it's not comfortable, no matter what, go ahead and find a posture that is comfortable. So maybe that's lying on your back. Hands rest on your knees. Shoulders are soft. The back of your neck is long. And we'll take just a few moments here to actively rest. And I'll guide us out in just a moment. Deepen your breath. And bring awareness back to your body. Notice how you feel. Draw your palms together at your heart. Thank you so much. Namaste. I'll see you tomorrow.